Welcome back, everyone. We are now broadcasting live on UFC Fight Pass for AFC 136. It's the main fight card tonight. We're here in our brand new cage in our new home at the Alaska Airlines Center in beautiful Anchorage, Alaska. Thank you to our UFC Fight Pass fans and our viewers tuning in all over the world. Anchorage, Alaska, make some noise for everybody watching on UFC Fight Pass right now. We would like to thank our fine sponsors that make tonight's event possible. Thank you to Bud Light, Mountain Dew Kickstart, Bad Boy Brands, Alaska Neurology Center, Inlet Towers and Suites, Hair by Mitch, American Fast Freight, Color Me Tan, Nicole Tuzanow with Prime Lending, JW Industries, Arctic Chiropractic, Alaska Snow Machine Salvage, Pioneer Grappling, Ray Ray's Coffee, TNT Sports, Varsity Grill. Grab food and drinks before the fight right up there, Varsity Grill. Please go eat, it's fantastic. Above the Rest Tattoo, Blue Arctic Refuse, and Current Electrical Solutions. And join us at the new after-fight party. Huppies will have $15 buckets of Bud Light. We're giving away a ton of prizes courtesy of Bud Light. It's hosted by AFC Sarah. All the AFC Cage girls will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun at Huppies right after the fights tonight. Our first fight on the UFC Fight Pass is going to be a good one. It's brought to you by American Fast Freight, the official freight carrier of the AFC, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and away we go. Now entering the cage, a wrestler from Kopali, Hawaii, Maura Tynanes.
Kicking off the live UFC Fight Pass portion of this card is going to be the ladies. Maura Tynanes, Hawaii. Got a lot of Hawaii in the house tonight.
Yeah, there's several Hawaiian fighters on the card, and they bring a good mix. When you have these local fight cards, you tend to see a lot of the same fighters and some of the same matchups. And it's good to start bringing people out of state with this UFC Fight Pass Live, so that get a little bit of a different competition, get a different look, and it elevates the game of pretty much every fighter in here.
And plus Hawaii's so close.
Yeah, it's an easy little skip over the pond to hop into the cage for us.
Yeah, buddy. All right, it's Kevin and 5 Point Jared Faust tonight on the mic with me. Jared, we've had a great undercard this evening, and I expect the second half of this card to be boom.
Yeah, we saw some really good undercard fights. We saw Porcelis eat up Les Morgan with some knees and get the stoppage due to that cut over his eye. We saw an late in the third round DQ for fish hooking. And then the last fight we saw Uros Medic finish with a slick triangle. Uros Medic.
I've been screwing his name up since the first event he fought us with. Good Lord. But man, that guy's got some big stuff coming.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that cat again.
Entering the cage, an MMA fighter.
I told you.
From Grand Junction, Colorado, Holli, the Huntress Salazar.
Making her way. Get at it. You know, people don't realize this geographically speaking, but we are right in the middle there. You know, Anchorage, Alaska is right in the middle of Hawaii and Colorado.
It met right in the middle, and lucky for us, we get to watch them fight it out tonight.
Sometimes I feel like I have to put that just joking in there because people might take me seriously on something like that. Like, oh, that guy, he's not very smart geographically speaking. And he talks funny, too. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Holli Salazar, getting some last-minute checks, making sure everything is where it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to be. A little bit of grace. And her opponent, Maura Tynanes, waits for her to enter the cage. I'm digging it, man. You know, something about when you see a couple of good fights on the undercard that, man, just
it amps up the intensity for the rest of the card. You know, you're waiting in the back and you see some of those good undercard fights, man. It gets you fired up. And speaking as a fighter, you watch some good fights as you're getting ready. You get
this is going to be good.
And it just gets you ready.
Real good.
We'll turn it to Bob for the official introduction.
Once again,
Check
this is fight number 5, brought to you by American Fast Freight, the official freight carrier of the AFC, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, this woman stands 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. She is a wrestler from Kopala, Hawaii, representing Jesus is Lord Gym, Maura Tynanes. Her opponent fighting out of the Bud Light blue corner. This woman stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 163 pounds. She is an MMA fighter from Grand Junctions, Colorado, representing Golden Fights MMA, Holli the Huntress Salazar. Let's listen to Jared Simmons with his pre-fight instructions.
All right, ladies, the rules were explained in the back. Listen to my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, you do so now. Go back to your corners.
We got a couple of ladies that know what they're doing. Who wants to see a knockout?
Get underway, excuse me. Quite a bit of a height disparity here between Holli and Maura.
You know, I was just wondering myself, is she going to try to use any of that reach?
That's lovely, Genevieve.
Third man in the cage, Jared Simmons. This is AFC 136 live from Anchorage, Alaska, in the Alaska Airlines Center. It's Maura Tynanes and Holli Salazar. I'm ready. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Both fighters make their way out to the center.
Right away. Oh, that right hand connects and puts her down to a knee.
Dropped Maura there. Now she's in that front headlock, but manages to work her way out. Slugging it out here, the two of them.
Maura trying to
good jab and into that body clinch.
Bearings.
Works her up against the cage. Holli's got that big height advantage there, so she's able to kind of get over the top of the head, control the posture there a little bit. Reefing up on that standing arm in guillotine there. She might be tall enough to work it, but if Maura can get to an angle there, she can work for a takedown.
And certainly can probably hear what you're saying, because immediately
good attempt and drive
down right into the guard.
Maura
Half guard,
in top
excuse
half
me.
now, yep. She needs to work her head out. Again, when the opponent's on their back like that, if you take that left hand out, go over the top of the shoulder of the opponent on the bottom, you can start to work for what's called a Von Flue choke or just that Von Flue defense.
Shoulder choke,
Yep, she's able to work her way out to full guard there.
It does a fine job. And I like that Holli wasn't squeezing on that arm around the neck for all she was worth. She was just kind of using it to hang on for a second and wasn't trying to get any arm burn. That's a sign to me that this isn't the first time she stepped in a cage for a fight.
Doing a good job from the bottom, using her length to kind of control Maura's posture. The strikes from the bottom aren't super effective, but they kind of help set up sweeps and escapes there. Maura swinging away.
Come on, make some noise. We got a good fight going on.
Holli's guard opened up, and she's throwing some punches from the bottom here as Maura tries to pass.
Maura needs to dip one of those knees down and work around. Keep working, keep working. Holli's doing a good job posting on the hip.
Seems to have her bearings and is passed into side control. Looking to lock up that right arm, and she steps over. Holli recognizes and attempts to defend that
Maura doing a good job. Kind of keeping the pressure on, keeping Holli pinned to the ground.
All the way around. Propping up the leg, keeping pressure on the top. And she's looking.
Got a bit of a head scissor, not a whole lot of advantage right there. Doesn't really have a whole lot. If Holli kind of takes her time and works out of that, she's not really doing much.
Her eyes. I've seen people go out from that head scissor before. I just saw one of those.
I think the last fight that I called with you, there was a head scissor thing. I think we call it a head scissor thing. It was a finish there.
It was a choke of
Maura
sorts.
looking for a Kimura here.
Taking her time. Got that head all locked up.
Controlling with that head pinch.
And again,
She got that Kimura grip locked up. If she can get it to back away from her body.
and still looking again.
She's focused too much on pinching her legs on the head. She needs to take that arm. There she goes. Tries to pull it out. She needs
Keep
to
it
work
90
behind.
degrees. And out she goes. Just like that.
Maura still got that Kimura grip, and now she loses it.
Oh, we got a street brawl!
back to
Come on!
Jared, no knee on the break because Maura was still a down opponent. So very smartly opted not to throw something on the break for fear that it might be an illegal blow, and I like that.
Uppercut there from Holli connects. Feeling each other back out now. Holli controlling the center of the ring. Walking down Maura. I think both of them are kind of regaining their composure here. Maura does a good job timing that
cage.
kick. Yep.
Just right.
Coming up on 30
Keeping
seconds
pressure
left in
on
round number
Holli
one.
Up against the cage there.
So we've got about 30 seconds left in this round. And Maura's looking for a takedown there. Both fighters seeming to kind of slow the pace here and kind of consolidate some energy.
Finding the pace, an important part of MMA. I mean, you see some of these fighters get in there and it's go, go, go the whole time, and I don't know where to get that juice from, man.
Sometimes it's hard not to. You get all amped up.
Oh, we're
Adrenaline
going
is
to
just
round
pinging.
two. This is great.
Round one in the books.
It's hard to call that round.
Maura
These are
Tynanes
5-minute rounds brought to you by American Fast Freight,
seemed to control the ground
the
game
official
until
freight carrier of the AFC. Maura
Holli Salazar
Tynanes, Holli the
knocked
Hunter
herself out,
Salazar.
and they got back to
this
their
is
feet.
Melanie.
I'm glad I'm not a judge because I don't know. It seems as though Holli won the better of the stand-up, and Maura was in control on the ground.
Yeah, I think if I had to call it, I think that one would probably go to Maura. She spent more time in a dominant position on the ground, worked to pass the guard, got to side control, had a submission attempt.
Yeah.
So
Made a couple.
Holli's got to know going into this second round that Maura's probably looking for the takedown, so she needs to work to an angle, not stand right in front of her. Maura's doing a good job using that jab to close the distance and get a hold of Holli, get her up against the cage, and then that's how she got the takedown to begin with. So I think Holli should, work her jab and stay to the outside and keep her distance. She's got all of that length, all that height disparity, and that reach on her, so she's got to start using it to her advantage if she's going to take control of the second round.
Stay long and make it happen.
Jared Simmons ushers the coaches out of the ring here so we can get our second round underway. 3 5-minute rounds tonight.
Who's rooting for Maura Tynanes from Hawaii to win this fight?
This is one heck of a way to open up the UFC
Who's rooting for
Fight Pass
Colorado's
Live
Holli the Hunter
portion of this
Salazar to
event.
win this fight? How many just
Moments away
appreciate
from
two
picking
women that
round
know
two
what they're
in.
doing in the
There it
cage?
is. Let's
Come
go.
on.
That's an uppercut from Salazar, swing and a miss. Holli in the center of the cage. Do you have to say Superwoman punch when you do that?
I don't know.
I just totally didn't
Big
know.
right hand there from Salazar.
And the left and a big swing and a miss on the right side. Well, with the offensive business there these days, and everybody's worried about what they say.
Yeah, try
I
to
was
be
just
as
making sure.
politically correct as possible. A quick little jab to the body there.
That's not like me, though. Oh, an uppercut again, swing and a miss.
See, Holli's doing a little bit better job controlling the range this round. It's just she's finding a little more success with her striking. They're just kind of walking each other down.
Both at a terrible pace. That
Good
left
quick
hand
jab.
connects. Yes, sir.
Maura comes
Right
in
hand,
tight.
Sure.
Holli's doing a good job there defending
Uppercut and
that
a jab
takedown.
again. Maura looking for that.
Holli's
Punch to the
ready for that
takedown.
takedown now. That's two good takedown defenses there. She's not looking to get taken down again. Work that jab. Spin.
Big spinning back fist connects. And she just shrugs it off. Holli Salazar with a chin on her.
That was good. That connected.
Jared, when you connect with somebody with a great shot, with great power, and nothing happens, what does that do to you psychologically? Right hand connects.
It amps you up, and once you start to feel a little bit of confidence coming back towards you, it can really change the tide of a fight.
Maura with a right hand on the break there.
She's getting tired, though. She's had about 5 or 6 takedown attempts so far this round, and it's kind of taken it out of her.
Oh, that right hand connects again. She didn't like that.
Her hands are down. She's in on that outside single. Holly's peppering her.
A hammer fist hurts.
Maura can't hang out there because she's just getting hit. She needs to finish that takedown. She needs to bail, back to her feet, and reset.
Power through and keep working.
Holly, you see her arms over the top and then inside that far wrist. Doing a good job controlling Maura's upper body.
Flag takes her back. Maura's not in a good spot there.
Both hooks in now.
She recognizes it and doesn't want to be flattened out. A 2-on-1 to protect that neck. Holly careful not to cross her feet in front there.
Needs to get her hips back up. Does a good job maintaining.
Right back. Maura's getting hit.
Maura needs to get back to her base, but it's so hard once those hooks are in.
And she's got to explode. She gets rolled over again. Going to look to protect her neck on this last
If I was
minute.
Holly here, I'd go body triangle to that side. She has the length on her to kind of lock that up and take some of the wind out of Maura's sails there.
And keep a little bit better control. Make
Doing
sure
a
she
good
has her
job,
where
yeah.
she wants to, yeah.
Turning her hips inside. Holly's got to get her hips back around, and she does.
She's still looking to turn, and you can hear Maura's corner looking for her to turn in. She's still working.
Swinging from the top there. Back to full
Holly
mount.
almost to the side there. Oh, she's got problems here.
Maura can't do a very good job defending
She's
herself.
looking
She's got to
to-
get out of that back door.
She's trying, and almost has. She does on a single leg. Will she try to finish that?
He's
You gotta
winning her
give it to
tough.
Maura.
Make some
She's got
noise.
no
Come
quit in her,
on.
man. She hasn't stopped fighting for that
still
takedown. She
getting at
hasn't
it.
given up yet.
A lot of those right hands just glancing off the arm.
Push it
And
up into
she
that
does
takedown.
finish the takedown. And how much did that take out of Holli Salazar, Jared?
Honestly, I think it took more out of Maura than it did Salazar, and Salazar works her way back to her
Both
feet
on.
now.
The left eye
Come on,
looking
make some
big,
noise for both of
swollen
these
on Maura
fighters.
Tynanes. And the right hand
Holly
connects.
looking to finish it here in the last 10
13.
seconds.
And that's
And
it.
there's
Jared
Simmons
Simmons stops
calls it.
the fight. Holli Salazar, big things.
I want you all to make some noise for both of these athletes inside this cage. That was amazing. Wow. Holy smokes, what a great fight. Both fighters, please. Your winner, coming 4 minutes and 52 seconds into the second round, getting a referee stoppage from Grand Junction, Colorado, Holli the Huntress Salazar. And give it up for Maura Tynanes from Hawaii. What a soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Holli Salazar. The fine folks at Kickstart want you to have a certificate for some Kickstart and a can of Kickstart for your efforts this evening. How do you feel about your performance? A fantastic job.
You know, my first round, it was a little rocky, but hey, came around, second round right at the end, and we did what we came here to do. W, baby, let's go. 2018 is my year.
It seems to be starting off good for you. Round one, it looked like she had you a little bit in a head scissors and working for a submission on your arm. At any time, did you feel like you were close to being taken there?
No, not at all. I'm comfortable on the ground. I'm comfortable standing up. Obviously, I love to stand up and throw blows, but I'll take it to the ground any day, too.
Big damage. Let's direct our, well, that's a good one. Maybe we won't do that. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your performance tonight?
Yes, I want to thank my whole family and friends watching from Colorado. Woo, Colorado! My sponsors, Barney's Barbecues, Find and Injured, Bonehead Boilers, and Pay Pros, which is now a business in Anchorage, so go check them out.
Big things for you in the future, Holly. Congratulations. Holli Salazar, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. We need more women to get in the cage, right?
Your ticket to more than 1,000 live bouts.
Ladies.